Welcome back to the Coast. I should say welcome to the Coast to Coast podcast, season one, episode one. We're right back at it. All right, let's all sit down for 4 fucking hours and get real comfy.
Strap in, get the popcorn out.
Oh my God, Nick, you got your pants off?
Not yet.
No, I just realized I got to shave the hair off my toes. Got to go.
Wow.
I'll go help.
Probably.
All right, you have
whole
fun with that, Frodo.
Shave your tank while you're at it.
Oh,
good Lord.
Oh.
Yeah, welcome to the Coast to Coast podcast, where we're a bunch of morons at the moment.
Exactly. So like, subscribe, throw a comment down there. Tell us how stupid we are. Engage with us a little bit. We'll tell you to fuck off. That's fine.
Go check out our new website.
Yeah.
Lots of new things going on.
Oh.
That's right.
I have a question for y'all.
7, 5 + 2 is 7.
Good answer. Anybody here, I wouldn't say I'm an avid follower. I don't really follow it, but are y'all familiar with like the UFC and all that?
Familiar,
No.
yeah.
Okay. You know who Conor McGregor is?
Yes.
Okay. I saw a post on Facebook last night where Conor McGregor has gone through like a body transformation. Ferris, it ties into what you and I have been talking about on the sidelines behind the scenes with like fitness and nutrition and all that shit. Have y'all seen what this motherfucker looks like now?
Nope.
Dude looks like a damn alien. He is just, I'm not even kidding, Ashley. Dude is yoked out of his fucking mind. I've never seen him so damn big. I mean, he's freaking buff. It's crazy.
What's his
crazy
name?
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
I don't know what he's doing for his nutrition plan. I don't know what he's doing for his workouts. I'm not going to go
the Vaseline injection.
Oh God, I hope not. That's just so bad for you. I'm not going to go so far and say, oh, Conor McGregor's on steroids, because I really don't think he is. I don't think he is, but he's fucking jacked right now. It's impressive. I want to get on his program.
Mm.
It's impressive.
Mm.
He's a baby eater.
Nick, have you seen those guys that inject the oil into their bodies and shit, dude?
Messed up.
You want to talk about alien looking? That's just creepy.
It's
what cracks me up about them, bro?
They act like
Yeah, they act like there are these big, huge, honking.
They think it looks good.
Hulking beasts. Yeah, dude. Like, dude, your bicep is swelled out to here, and your forearm's the size of my fucking pinky toe. Like,
and it's not like it's formed like a muscle. It's just this big fucking blob thing. It just looks nasty, like a tumor.
Why did that remind me of SpongeBob?
They pick up a 10-pound weight and go to do a bicep curl, and I'm over here like, pop like a balloon, please. I want to see it. Oh, I don't understand how people could do that, man. Did you see the guy that like injected his traps? So his traps,
God.
Dude, they like come up and then down, and then his shoulders come out. It's fucking weird, man. People are dumb.
Well, if you want to talk about weird, I might as well jump on a What's in Their Water real quick.
There it is. Florida?
Oh, we got 3 of them today. I figured I'd find a few.
We're
going to start with a woman tossing her trash, falls into the dumpster, but she survives getting compacted by the garbage truck.
The garbage truck picked her up and like threw her back in the hopper and all that shit.
Crunched her and everything.
No.
What?
A woman fell into a dumpster while throwing out her garbage and was later rescued from a trash truck that had compacted the contents while she was inside.
See, Brandon went straight to the end of it. I'm still stuck on how did she fall in the dumpster?
That's what I was thinking.
She threw that trash so hard, but she didn't let go.
You're right. It's just, woo!
I've seen that on a lot of TikToks where people will be doing normal things like that and just lose their balance and throw themselves.
And that's it.
Yeah, but isn't a dumpster like? Was she on the ground level? A dumpster?
Was she throwing it in like right when the guy was picking? Like, get back out of the dumpster. When did the trash truck get it? Like,
was
the trash truck had been getting it as she was throwing it in there.
I don't know, dude.
Or did she fall in and just be like, "Oh well"?
So was she like tossing her trash over a railing and she fell 16 stories into the fucking dumpster like you see in the movies? Or was she dumpster diving, throwing bags out of the dumpster.
I
Ooh,
just know
that's
that she was
smart.
in New Hampshire. It didn't say.
Oh, they're smarter up there. She was probably doing something.
Wait, that was in New Hampshire, not Florida?
Yeah, New
Smarter up
Hampshire.
Yeah,
there.
that was New
She
Hampshire, not
migrated
Florida.
from
Ferris.
Florida.
You
kinda
threw me
thinking
for a
that didn't
loop.
help.
That's not fair.
Okay,
I
next.
love what Ashley said. They're smarter up there. She's in a fucking dumpster going into a garbage truck. How is that much smarter?
I believe it. I believe she was dumpster diving,
She's
trying to
Next
get
looking
all the
up,
for
goodies.
treasures.
A 3-year-old was rescued from inside a Hello Kitty claw machine.
Oh,
That
that's
would be my
awesome.
kid.
I
A
want to see
3-year-old
that.
boy climbed into a claw machine in Queensland, Australia, and ended up needing rescued from police. I would have just did the machine, grab him by the head.
Oh my God.
Oh,
You're terrible.
I'm a terrible guy. And then
I
Although
love
my
how Nick cracks
question,
himself up.
my question with that comes to a parenting side of things, though. Like when we're out and about in public, maybe it's my background or something. I'm not sure, but I'm like, I wouldn't say helicopter parent, but I got my eyes on my kids, right? Like they're in the peepers at all times.
You're a Chinook parent.
How the fuck do you let your kid climb into the damn machine?
inside of a claw machine.
That's amazing.
If you're anything like my ex-wife, she probably put the kid in there. Get it.
I'm like, get that one right. I want that one. No, damn it. This kid don't listen.
You're grounded.
Right.
Not the teddy bear. Get the cell phone. Get the cell phone.
What were you saying I was, Farrah? I'm a what parent?
Chinook.
What is that?
Really? It's a double prop, huge ass helicopter, military helicopter.
Nah, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you got 2 kids, so you need 2 props.
Props, dude.
Props to me. What's up? 2.
You ready for my last one?
Absolutely.
A 285-year-old lemon was auctioned for $1,780 in Europe.
Why?
Because if you squeeze it, it's already fermented. Get drunk off the lemonade.
How old was this lemon?
285-year-old lemon found in the back of an old cabinet drawer was auctioned for $1,780 in England.
How is it still like intact?
They can even read it.
Thing you can buy with your allowance. That's the winner.
Right.
It was brought to an auction house by a family who said it belonged to a deceased uncle. A specialist was photographing the cabinet for sale when the lemon was discovered in the back of a drawer. The fruit was inscribed with a message given by Mr. P. Lou Franchini, November 4th, 1739, to Miss E. Baxter.
They read the fine print of his will and went, crap, that should have gone in the ground with him.
God.
Now, Ferris.
Why exactly would somebody buy it? I don't really understand.
That's a great question that I am not prepared to even.
That
try
lemon
to
is worth
contemplate an answer for.
$1,700. Oh, I want it. I wonder what that person's doing with it right now. They probably tried.
Well, you heard what Ferris said. The dumbest ways you can spend your allowance, right? It brings me to another question. We've talked in the past on this show. What would you do if you won the lottery and it was like 500 million or more or whatever, right? Now, I don't know if y'all are following along or not, but one of them big ones, I don't know if it's the Powerball or the Mega, it's like 300 something million dollars, right? What would be the big ticket purchase for you? Just dumb, stupid fucking thing to buy, right? We've all talked about this before. Like, we're going to pay off our bills. We're going to do all that shit. No. What are you buying for funsies just because you fucking can?
I want a new
$1,300 lemon.
crack in it.
Hot air balloon.
Ferris wants a new ass because his has a crack in it. I have that book. I read it to my son, actually. It's
What
called
book?
It's called I Need a New Butt. It's a
Yeah.
good book.
I need a new
Good book.
butt. Mhm.
Ashley, you want a hot air balloon? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
I want the lemon. I'm just saying.
Jesus.
I'm just well. Think about it. If you bought that lemon and in front of everybody there, you just cut it and sliced it, and dropped one thing in your fucking water and just drank it. It's like,
Ew.
well, that wasn't worth the $1,300. See you guys later.
But you are instantly all that is man.
Yeah. At that point, you're just like, screw it. It's a $1,300 lemon.
Nick, did it say this guy was famous in any way?
Nope.
Was the lemon famous?
It
Well,
wasn't
you said
too
it was, what, a
famous. They forgot it was in the
200-year-old lemon?
drawer for 285.
I've got
How is
a
it in
junk
I
drawer
wanna
drawer.
know
for that
why-
damn
Look,
long?
listen.
I want to
Linda.
know why the dude wrote on the lemon.
I have
He
a
gave it
junk
to
drawer
somebody.
that's got a old phone cord in it from like the 80s. Does that mean I can sell that sucker too?
Hey,
Yeah,
it's
why
an
Yep.
not?
I don't know.
antique,
The
bud.
80s is more recent. You know,
And it's like puke green. I ought to get it and show y'all. It's
That's an
crazy.
antique, dude.
I don't even know why it's in there. I don't know.
I'll bet
You
you
need
you
to
can
take that
sell
to
that
Antique
and make
Roadshow.
some money.
I mean, you try. If
At
you try
least
to,
$10.
I
The
mean,
cabinet that the lemon was in, they got $40 for the cabinet.
but $13
But
Wow.
what
for
makes
the
a
lemon.
lemon $1,700 fucking dollars?
Because somebody's
That
dumber
was
than
ripe as
rocks.
hell, dude.
that
Is it? Was
decision,
this? Is there a picture of this thing, Nick?
that impulse buy
Is
is
it all?
fruity.
Is this thing all rotten and nasty, or does it like still look good?
It's
Don't show it. I don't want to.
You
It's
gotta
going to
put
make
the
us more
picture up. I
upset.
gotta see the picture of the lemon.
boom.
Ugh,
That's the
Ugh.
lemon.
That's
That
the
looks like a
lemon.
turd.
it does.
It looks like a little turd nugget.
Somebody rolled in a ball.
1730.
Somebody paid $1,700 for that.
They sure did there, Spicky Spickers.
Hey, let me buy this.
don't
Let me
even
buy
know
this
it's a lemon.
fossilized poop for almost $1,800.
Hey, there's that girl that was selling her farts for $100 in a jar.
Oh, that's right. I
Oh.
forgot about that. Buttstuff.com.
Whatstuff.com.
Jesus, here we go.
Oh boy. Well, that's the show, everybody. It's been real. It's been fun. We're out of content.
We just want to mention if anybody's listening, and if not, and you see this show on Tuesday, it's too late.
No, yeah.
Tomorrow is our kickoff show.
That's right. Friday,
Maybe we ought to say, instead of preluding to it, let's say that was a great kickoff show Friday.
Man,
It's
it was a
awesome.
great
Did y'all
show.
see that?
We can't say who gave up who won the gifts because we don't know
Oh, yeah.
yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was epic, wicked sausage.
So let's get vocal music broadcast. Playing music videos from the Smule karaoke app. Also playing their talented homemade music videos. Join us live on YouTube. LGV.
Brendan, do you want to
Boom.
recap your question for those on TikTok? Because asked, what are we talking about? We never
Yes.
really answered it, but
What are we talking about? Let's get vocal music broadcast.
no, the other thing.
The lemon?
No, you asked a question about money and what would you buy, and
Oh, yeah. So, the question was, we've discussed in the past what we would do if we won the lottery. Most of us are pretty responsible individuals. We talked about paying bills and shit. But my question is, what is going to be the big ticket dumbass purchase? Like, so you have no reason in the world to buy this thing. Right. Nick just told us a story about a 200-something-year-old lemon that got bought for $1,700. It looked like a little turd nugget. It was weird. That's a stupid purchase, right? What would be the stupid purchase? You have like an unlimited, ungodly amount of money, $500 million or whatever. What's the thing you don't need that you're just, I'm getting a fucking jet. I don't know why. I don't know how to fly. I don't got anybody that knows how to fly it, but I'm buying a fucking, like, what would it be? I'm not getting a jet. I'm just,
A 300-year-old banana.
You're so dumb.
Gosh.
So he's gonna find a dildo that's 300 years old.
Nick, you could buy that girl that girl's farts that she sells in the jar, right?
I could buy all
You
of
said
them.
she sells farts for $100, right? You buy it and then you resell it. You up the ante for it because resale value, increased inflation, all that other kinds of shit. Turn around, sell them for $250 a pop.
You buy them all till she can't no more. And those people who want it that bad, they're going to have to pay more for it because I got the only ones there are.
Owen says an island.
Well, that would be I would
like,
buy an island all day.
I feel like
I
an
don't know,
island though.
actually.
That's
There was a time I
wouldn't
thought
call that
about that, but
outlandish.
I would hate to feel like a tsunami or hurricane hit it. You'd be screwed.
Oh, you'd be fine.
Can I buy the White
Then
House?
just buy another one.
Like that, Ferris. That's a good one. And no, you can't because the White House sits on international land.
Oh, it's not even part of the country.
Ooh, a
Really.
cruise ship.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
You
I
want
can
to buy
still
a
buy
cruise
it
ship?
though. You didn't
Yeah,
say it
that'd
had
be
to be
awesome.
owned by the United or public domain in the United States or anything. You just said,
Well,
what,
technically speaking, if you can go to the bank that owns the note for it, I think it's in France or something like that. I could be
No, I feel
wrong.
like
I'm
if I
not
buy
sure.
that house, I'll be
The
in
White House
super
is on
debt, something
international
like
land. Why don't we need
13
like a
point something
passport
trillion.
or something to cross the line to go in there?
That's a good point.
I still hold true to my other purchase though. I want to fly over the Grand Canyon in a helicopter and do that deal.
So does that mean if the
Oh,
White House
yeah?
is getting attacked,
Yeah.
they're technically getting attacked internationally? They're not actually attacking America. We can just kind of sit back and chill, or
Technically speaking, I guess.
I mean, technically, we might break some kind of treaty to try to help them. I don't know.
I mean, we're
See,
paying
that's
an
what I'm worried about.
ungodly monthly amount out of all of our fucking taxes just to pay that fucking bill.
Owen, which state? Let me guess. California. You're gonna fix that, right? He would buy a state.
He's
And
going to
it's
buy
not even part of the
California.
United
No, he just
States.
said a state.
Please fix it.
Welcome home, buddy. We're fucked. Oh my god.
He said, "Yep."
Oh.
Might as well have
You
a
know,
rich
I
track
think if I had
Oh.
an ungodly amount of money, I'd probably buy an animal shelter.
Part of me wants to go, oh, and then the other part of me wants to go, and what's the fucking catch?
Well, see, my thing is you can
The
have
animals,
an ungodly supply of Chinese food, but
There it
Oh,
is.
wouldn't have to.
There it is.
Oh.
Oh my
I
god.
wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to take any of the pets home if I wanted to go see all my pets, which they would technically be all my pets because I own the place. I could walk in and just pet the dog and be like, "All right, guys, I'm going home. See you later. You take care of the dog," and then
You're
I don't have to
talking
worry
about
about it.
eating them.
Randy, you're
I
gonna
was
get us
talking
a
about the cats. The
you're gonna get
cats,
us a
not the
TikTok
dogs.
vegan violation.
Oh, my bad.
Nick loves those
The
people. He
last time
loves.
Randy talked about dogs, we got banned.
You mean
Yeah, we
Ferris?
were talking about other things that will not be named.
I would buy the ring from the Lord of the Rings movie for sure. The little prop, the one ring to rule them
Oh,
all. I want
that'd be
that
sweet.
fucking thing.
Well,
That
I
would
can
be,
get
and
you
I
one
would
of those
wear
for
it.
like $15.99 right now.
No, I
Team
want the original one that they used in the movie, and that's going to be my new wedding ring because I'm a
Nobody
fucking
else.
nerd.
Nobody else get that for Brandon. I'm getting that for him for his birthday.
Brandon, I was
That'll
I
be
was watching those
$150
here,
million. Here you go. Take my money. I want to be invisible.
Hmm.
put it on and he's still there. He's like, "You can't see me. You can't see me."
I would buy coffee. I'd buy the whole coffee crisp thing, not just a candy bar, like the whole business.
Oh, dude, considering Nestle doesn't even know they make them,
Yeah, I was
that'd
gonna
probably
say
be
you
pretty
you're gonna buy
easy.
Nestle.
It'd be really easy.
I want to buy
Didn't
this
we-
recipe. I want to buy this brand. I want to buy the place that makes it and the distributor. Yeah. What are you talking about, sir?
Didn't we have a division that we? I don't know what happened to it. I don't know. We sold it in the bathroom. Some dude with a beard, same.
Sold
don't
in
know.
the bathroom. He was
He
going
was
to shoot
talking
my
about
tank.
butt stuff, and
Oh God, here
I
we
just
go
gave
with
it
the
to
taint and
him.
butt stuff again. Good Lord, we are so gonna get banned on TikTok.
What was that movie? Was it Office Space where they had the guy, the stapler? Who did
Yeah.
the-
I believe you,
I can imagine the guy or the gal that handles that division of their company is somewhere in the basement. Coffee crisp guru.
right.
They send out like quarterly reports and they're like, "What is coffee crisp?" I don't know. Just throw it on the stack.
Check the
Did you
box.
see
Check
Beth
the
Ann's
box. Check
comment?
the box. Check the
Owen
box.
said that's just like buying Voldemort's wand, and then Beth Ann said she would buy
I'd
an
buy that too.
island and send all the people from the talk over there.
I haven't seen it, but
What
I'm
is the
down.
talk?
I'd
good
send
with that.
everybody from the View over there.
I'm
Is that
down
what
with
she
that
means? The
too.
View, maybe. I never heard of the talk.
I don't know.
Maybe there's a talk.
I would also buy Voldemort's wand.
If she means the View,
And the
that makes
Elder
sense
Wand.
because she doesn't watch the View, so she don't know what the name is. Like cheerio, there, Beth Ann. That is correct. Good job.
That
I know.
reminds me. Y'all watch the all the celebrities that
Beth
have
Ann
been
said that's what
saying
she
all
meant.
that bullshit of if so and so does elected blah 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 blah, I'm gonna leave the country. I'm still waiting.
Why are they still here?
I'm still waiting for them to actually pull the trigger and fulfill what I consider to be their fucking promise.
The dude from Green Day was supposed to leave. The Billy Joe whatever.
Oh, was he? I didn't hear about that one.
Why is Jam telling us to go to sleep when he's awake?
Go sleep, Jam.
Oh,
Oh,
Jam,
he must have
Ramble
been he was
Lamb.
talking about that.
So going back to the Let's Get Vocal Music broadcast thing that we were just talking about like 10 minutes ago before we got back on the tangent because we had to talk about the question. Also, I'm now
OCD.
realizing that both Nick and I have not answered the question yet, but we're just going to let that slide.
This could be a
tomorrow,
yo-yo show.
February 2nd, 2024, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Head on over to the YouTube channel. There's
Links down there.
a thing. Yeah, I like to drag things out. Ferris, kiss my ass, kiss your ass, kiss their ass, and goodbye. Come on back to the YouTube channels and watch the show. It's a brand new thing. There's going to be prizes and shit that you can win, but I'm going to have Nick explain that one.
There's gonna be prizes and shit that you can win.
Perfect. Nicely done, dude.
You knew exactly how he was going to do that.
That's a fucking wrap.
Y'all are like a married couple. One comes out the bathroom, you know exactly what was left behind and what to expect. It's just amazing to me.
Beautiful thing.
Hey,
No, it's gonna-
is it bad luck to do something like that on Groundhog's Day?
Nick, high five. Is that the right hand this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it was somebody's left hand, but whatever.
Whatever.
So the whole thing is we're gonna do a little gift giveaway during this kickoff show. And just so you know, this thing's gonna be so start submitting your songs and shit. We have 3 prizes to give.
Well, tell them how they submit a song.
You go to our website down there, go to the broadcast page, and there's all different ways to submit your song. You can just submit a song, you can submit a comp song, a goofy song, whatever the hell you want.
And don't feel bad if you find the wrong form. Nick will happily tell you, like he told me, that's the wrong form, dumbass. Oops.
Oh,
I
boy.
submitted on the wrong form.
That's all right. We will have a text number, and then for each, we'll go every so many songs. We're going to shoot out a chance to win, and we'll tell you what you got to text us, and then the 13th text with the right thing gets the prize. It's going to be cool.
Boom.
And we'll do these things on as the show goes. We're going to have several shows through the week, lots of DJs.
And whenever there's prizes, yes, we're gonna need some details on where to send the stuff when you win. So be prepared with the credit card information, debit card information, social security number,
Passport,
kidding.
your social security, yep, your birth certificate.
No, it's not like that.
No.
Dude, I'm excited for it, even though I'm not really. I mean, I'll be there tomorrow for the kickoff show while I'm driving home to listen and shit. If y'all ask me something, I'll reply, obviously, but I'm just excited to see where this goes. This is cool. This is cool.
We're also, pay attention, anybody out there, because it's not just regular Smule stuff. We want to branch out and have on a show that's for up and comers and, people that are going for it.
Hell yeah.
Like our Chip Berg type dude.
Like our buddy Chip. Or Ashley and Randy.
Woo!
Didn't do it.
By the way, me and Ashley are having somewhat of a little gift war on TikTok.
Ooh.
We're winning.
Who's the number one
Pass me
gifter right
again?
now?
I'm winning.
Ooh, Ferris is winning.
See, I knew she was. A little competitive.
Watch out
soul,
now.
you.
I gotta see. I'm not even logged in on TikTok. I gotta take a look.
We're trying to donate some money to see.
We have lots of plans for the show. So submit your song, but watch out because your song may just get snatched because we also do snatch and grabs.
Watch your snatch now.
Watch your
Nick.
snatch.
Nick.
It'll get grabbed.
Nick's a snatcher.
Watch yourself.
Jesus. We're really pushing the boundaries here on this show today. I'm telling you. There's the live. Better not wake up to Sonny and Cher in the morning. That's a good call, Jam. It's a good call, buddy.
Hey, Ashley.
Yes.
I mean, I
Yes.
win.
What?
A galaxy.
Nick's first galaxy.
I just sent 10 lightning bolts because I'm poor. You're welcome. I contributed. Ooh, I just got the number 3 gifter badge. I'm happy with that. Y'all beat
Come on,
that.
if you're in the live, beat me. Come on, beat me. I want somebody to take it. Let's go.
I'm poor.
Let's see what
Boom.
y'all got. See what y'all
That's
got.
what I'm saying. I gave lightning bolts because I'm poor. Those are only 1 coin a piece. Damn it.
That's why they
Okay.
call me the Sergeant Tank Tickler.
Sergeant Tank Tickler.
Mm-hmm.
STT. No, good thing
you
it's
know
not
me.
STD.
That sounded a lot
So-
like STD. I don't appreciate that.
Wow. Last thing, real quick, about tomorrow's kickoff show. Y'all remember these are your karaoke songs, whether it be the Smule app or something else. It's you singing. It's
Mhm.
your video that gets playing or gets played that we're going to be playing. There we go. That's what I'm trying to go for. So if you submit to the show and you want to hear your song live on the tubes of you, tune in.
That's right.
Awesome.
It's gonna be pretty cool.
Yep.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we got
And it is a
bunch of
music
songs.
video broadcast, so we want music videos. But if there's a song you did that don't, and it's just that good, or it's a comp song, which we will have a comp song based show at some point,
Oh, yeah.
or anything like that, we'll take it and then we'll just put a video to it so we can play it. But we really want your videos and custom music videos, because I know people do that.
But as a
Oh, yeah.
disclaimer, if you don't have video, that gives us full creative license, and you never know what Nick will do.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nick likes that butt stuff.
That paint gun's gonna come out.
Oh, good Lord.
Brap, brap.
I love how I sent Nick one just like regular old Smule video, and I think 2 actual like music videos that I created for the CMV comp years ago, and he chose to include the most recent, just standard old Smule
Do you
recording.
want me to read your
Yeah.
line comment when you said, "Here's for
Whatever.
the show, Nick"? I'm gonna play all your.
I submitted 3 songs. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I did what you told me to. I won't get in trouble.
Yeah, it is also worth mentioning about the Let's Get Vocal Music podcast that we have. Majority of the shows are in the afternoon prime time, but we do have a morning show as well.
Mm-hmm.
So those of you that are getting up in the morning on Tuesday for now, like on the West Coast at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, you can tune in and, hey, there's a morning show. So kind of trying to appeal to everybody. And,
Well, and not to mention, even though they're being played live, you can still go back after they're done because they're going to be, saved and uploaded and all that kinds of good shit.
But it does
But if you
depend
want
on-
a chance to win your prizes, you got to be there live because you got to
Yep.
participate
That's right.
in the actual competition portion of the whole text challenge thing. And don't do it while you're driving. That's dangerous. Pull over first. Get your phone
Unless
out,
you
do
use your
thing.
knee to steer and both hands to text.
Damn it,
Exactly.
Ferris.
Perfectly fine.
That's illegal in this crazy state that I live in.
And if
What?
you are part of the line
We all
group,
do
we
it
have
anyway.
a group. If you have a line app, and stuff like that. So moving on.
Hey, we got to send out a bill, apparently.
I did have something to say about it quick. Oh, we are going to have even more time slots because the plan is we're looking for more DJs so we can have lots of time slots. We're looking.
Slots,
We
not
want this to
sluts.
be.
Multiple shows, multiple days of the week.
We want this to be. Yeah, phantasmic.
Ferris's Thursdays just got crazy busy.
What was the other thing I wanted to say quick?
I'd rather it all be on one day, get it out of the way.
Fair enough, buddy. Fair enough.
I don't remember.
I don't know, Nick. You mentioned
Unfortunately,
something
by the
earlier
time
about reading minds. I can't
By
do
the
it
time
either.
I get to you crazy people on this podcast, I might be creatively dead.
Ooh,
So
Well,
Well, that's fine.
don't
That's
do that.
fine. It is what it is.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Hey, Randy,
Yes, sir.
how you doing?
I thought he was
I'm
asleep.
doing good.
I
I'm
was
just
this is
listening.
just a status call. I'm making sure he's okay. I haven't heard him for
a
a while.
wellness check.
I'm just listening. I'm,
It's
I'm
a
out
well
here
check.
freezing my
He
butt
just did a
donkeys
wellness
off
check
and-
on a podcast.
I sure
Wellness.
did.
He's never quiet, so it's weird.
Y'all, okay,
I'm
so
just sitting here
my,
listening. I'm cold.
my wife is, we all working. She's working out of town in Washington State, close to Yakima, and
Man, she's
She's
still
working-
gone.
her partner in there, she helps military test or whatever for training. And her partner that she sits with in this unit, this Humvee or whatever it is, he's a big guy. You know, she says he's like, you know, 340, 400 pounds, big, tall, big guy. And the space in there is not a whole lot. So they're not like elbow to elbow, but it's close quarters. So basically, if you fart, somebody's gonna die. But you can't get out fast enough. You know,
Nick.
military doors are not quick on vehicles. But she was telling me how he snores pretty bad, you know, when he's asleep. You know, it's understandable. Big guys do typically. Small guy, I do. I snore, but not that loud.
He s'mores.
I snore pretty loud.
And
I snore like
Stress
a
that hard.
hibernating
she
bear.
said that she said that she was sitting there and he was awake. I mean, he was actually looking at something on the screen, and she looked up. She thought he had fallen asleep because he was snoring while he was awake. And like,
What?
God.
Nancy, he's a big dude. He's having a hard time breathing. Maybe you need to call him.
Oh.
Shit.
Wow.
Dude, get out, stretch your legs, walk around, get some blood flow
Yeah.
going. That sounds
it's like,
dangerous.
dude.
Hmm.
You're just sitting there awake doing work on the computer, just you okay over there, Bob?
I mean, I'm not trying to laugh at somebody's like,
fine.
you know, breathing problems, but the way she said it's like I was about to do a wellness check on him because I thought he was sleeping with his eyes open. Dude, you're
That's
gonna die.
Right?
Rough.
Shit.
It's rough.
Any of y'all ever been out of the country?
No.
Canada.
I mean, that kind of almost doesn't really count.
It's out of the country. It's not our country.
Yeah, but 10 feet across the border and then coming back, Nick. I mean, come on.
that don't really count.
It counts for me. I flew from Louisiana to Canada, so that was a heck of a trip.
We're going out of the country, and it's gonna be my first time.
Oh.
A little bit on the nervous side.
Mm,
I don't know.
That's exciting. Where are you going?
mm.
Well, it's my dad's 60th birthday, so we're all, my whole family, my wife, kids, mom, dad, grandma, all them, we're all going to Cabo. It's gonna be fun, I think. I'm not a big airplane guy. Airplanes scare the shit out of me. I was designed to
like
be on
them
the
either.
ground.
Especially with kids. That's
Mm.
terrifying.
Oh, the kids are gonna be
Mm.
fine. The kids, I'm not worried about the kids. I'm just worried about the, plane. I don't do
Yeah.
planes. Why don't you do planes, Randy? What's your deal with planes?
Dude, I don't know what it is, but as soon as we take off, if we start hitting turbulence and shit, I think I'm dying.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it.
What?
Do
I
y'all,
do. It's so exciting.
I'm like, all
y'all-
it's gonna take
It's
is
like
that
sitting
fucking
on
wing
a
to snap
damn
off and I'm
wash
dead.
machine.
do y'all
I
ride?
love that too.
Do y'all ride like rides that are up high, like roller coasters? And
I got no problem with that. I got
That's
no
so
problem with
weird.
roller coasters.
That is so weird.
They're still connected to the ground.
But they
Yeah,
can come
but when
apart.
you're
They have been known
30,000
to.
Oh,
feet in
and
the
an
air.
airplane can't come apart. Did you hear about the fucking plane that took off a few weeks back and the whole door just fell off?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They're
Just-
in the air. They had to turn around and
You're
make
gonna
an
want
emergency
a
landing.
wing seat and keep watching that engine. Make sure
Hey,
like
No, that's
fuel
the
ain't
fucking
dumping
door that
hold
flew
out.
up.
off.
Hey,
don't-
a roller coaster doesn't even have a single door at all. So
Right? I
Hey,
don't
they
know,
got
I'm
the
not a
safety
roller
bar
coaster
though,
guy.
or they've got the little, big harness thing.
in
No,
a plane,
thank
you got a cheap seatbelt and a air mask fall
You
down.
got the
I mean, there's a lot
shittiest
At
better.
least
seatbelt
your
out of the
seats
shittiest Volvo ever
will
made.
float.
That's right.
There ain't no parachute in it.
Those seats in those roller coasters don't float.
I used to love flying planes. I'm not big on them anymore.
Dude,
I love it.
y'all understand that like the planes, right? They're metal, and you got these like screws and bolts and nuts and shit fucking holding them together.
Same thing as a roller coaster.
They say it's the safest way to, yeah, but not however many thousands of feet in the fucking air.
At least it'll be a
Oh,
quick
dude,
death if
It
something
scares
happens.
me. They're like, oh, you're more likely to die in a car accident than on a plane. I'm like, that's bullshit.
I'm with you, Randy. I am
So,
with you,
so-
bro.
So from a manufacturing standpoint, based on that's where the error is going to happen, like malfunctions or failures or whatever, you can't really compare a
It would
roller coaster
suck
to a
if that's
plane.
when they decided to do an EMP around here.
However, you could
Nick, you're not helping. I'm glad you finally watched the movie. We'll talk about it in a
I didn't
minute, but
watch
you're
it.
not
I
helping.
started it, and then her daughter walked in, and it got stopped, so I got to finish it.
That's like dog ate his homework. That's what
I
we're
got-
listening to right
know,
now.
right?
I got just past the damn ship landing on the damn beach like that.
Oh my god, that's the first 5 minutes.
Dude, that's 10 minutes in.
I'm telling you, it wasn't long. All of a sudden, her daughter walks in, and then that was it.
Set that shit up.
Oh, her daughter walks in. You were doing other shit. That makes sense.
I was like, well,
He's
you-
like,
Oh,
I
so
gotta
you
create
weren't
a
watching the
website.
movie anyway.
They
I
were not
was
okay, we
watching
get
the
it.
movie. I absolutely was watching the movie. The dude that came to the house because he said he was the owner of it with his whatever, and then her daughter comes in, and she usually likes to see her kids, and she hasn't seen her daughter in a while because she lives in an apartment now, so you never see her. And I was like, no, don't worry about the movie. You go ahead and
Yeah.
visit.
So back to the topic at hand before you mentioned EMP, you dick.
Well,
I'm good with the plane on the ground. Even at its like top speed, right before it's about
so
to
if they
take
left
off,
the
I
plane
can
on the
feel
ground
the
and just
wheels
drove
on the
there,
ground.
you'd be like, hell yeah.
Dude, you drive there at 900 miles an hour in the fucking plane. I'm good.
Yeah,
However fast the
shit,
plane
right?
goes, I don't actually know. However fast the plane moves, it doesn't matter. You keep those wheels on the ground, I'm fine. I'll ride that ride all fucking day. The second I feel those front tires come up and I know that we're heading to the sky, dude, I'm that son bitch. They make those armrests that don't move, right? Like they're solid. You can't move them no matter what. I'm the
You're
dude
gonna
that's
get up
like
and there's gonna be
ripping them
finger
up out of the
indentations.
fucking floor. Yeah, my fingers are just bending. I'm that guy, and I'm in that position until the wheels touch the fucking ground at our destination. I don't care if it's a
Oh,
1 hour
no.
flight or
So
a
you don't
14-hour
go pee?
flight. I am this guy.
So what's funny
Oh,
to
dude,
me
it's
is I'm
freaky.
just realizing that if there was a scenario
Oh, I hate planes.
where either Brandon visited Nick in New York or vice versa, Nick
I would drive.
visited. No, I think you would fly despite
Nope.
the fact you're afraid. And Nick, he's not afraid of flying, but he would drive his RV all the way to California just because.
I would fly because of the convenience of being able to be there in a
Right.
couple
You're like,
hours,
okay, I
even
want
though I hate
efficiency.
planes.
I'm gonna be on a plane. I'm gonna
You're
cut this down.
probably
I gotta
right.
see my buddy.
You're probably right. And it's also going to be a hell of a lot cheaper than it is for the gas in my gas hog pickup that I got.
And knowing y'all's luck, you'd probably leave at the same time and miss each other. Well,
looking out the window, dude, where are you going? So what about the little one man?
Never been in one. Nope. I would never do
You're
it either.
talking
about an
Fuck
ultralight?
No, hell no.
Yeah, where you're like open and you're just sitting in a seat.
Kiss
the
your
own
ultralight with the
ass,
lawn chair
no.
and the shop fan behind you. Those are awesome.
Okay, those things actually look kind of cool, and I want one, even though I would never set foot in it. I just want
Oh,
one
man.
to sit in my backyard as a lawn ornament.
Do I not
Man, that's
recall
what I want.
seeing that somebody's bringing out like a one man little flying thing for people? Like not that, like an actual. I gotta look it back up again.
It's
I
it's
think we
actually
talked
called a
about that. You
manned
brought that up,
drone.
right?
Yeah, it was an episode.
A
of
manned
Sports.
drone.
That's what they call it, a manned drone. A drone by definition is unmanned. Period. So I don't know why they call it that. But
Just to be silly.
Super silly.
Y'all tell us in the comments. Planes? Yes, no. How do you feel? I'm
Maybe
saying
so.
fuck no.
it's easy. We're all right here. It's in the TikTok. We're all right here
No,
talking to you.
not the TikTok people. Yes, we want to know. I'm
There's
talking
nobody there.
the people that'll check the YouTube thing later if they get this far, which they never do.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Those people.
Those people.
We got to include the whole audience, Ferris. If you're listening in on podcast land, just call Nick's cell phone.
What about Brandon? What about a hot air balloon? Like Ashley mentioned earlier, she'd buy one. Would you fly? in
Never,
that sucker?
never been in one, and I have no intention of doing it.
I mean,
No?
Gosh.
Dude, what
super
if a
slow.
seagull flies right into that thing, beak
It's gonna
first,
go
and pops
bloop
it?
and
And
pop
then,
off the balloon.
Here
It's
you
not
go.
gonna-
You're dead.
No, that didn't work.
That's
There.
Saying.
messed up.
I don't know what a seagull would be doing where I live, but I'm just saying.
What
Have
if a
y'all ever
deer
seen-
jumps up and hits it?
I cannot.
Have y'all ever seen a hot air balloon race?
I've never seen one. I've heard that they do them. I don't
We
understand how
do.
they
So
can
they
race
have
each other.
one
Yeah, I've heard of
every
those.
year at LSUS, which is Louisiana State University Shreveport.
But how do
On
they
campus. It's this huge field, and there's like 30, 40 of these things, getting ready, and you got all these big balls in the air everywhere, right? Like it's different colors. It's pretty cool looking. And then they take off and they race from one point to another, and it's like
How
watching
did they move?
snails.
How
Watching
did they move?
snails. try
That
to go-
race must take days. to
It-
get-
How do
So-
they move?
Actually, I think it takes about 3 hours for the whole trip. It's not that far, but
It's just
they do
like-
race.
They got like a little
Yeah,
fan on the back
it's
that
like,
pushes
How
them
do you
or
root for a
something.
balloon? Ooh, they're moving slower. He's gonna win.
Hey, what the hell?
Your thing worked.
What
Yeah,
just
and
happened?
It flipped.
What just happened? My whole screen changed.
Somebody has their hand raised, so I can't sweep my screen around. What is going? Stop it now!
Who's got their hand
You
raised?
cannot
wa-
move a video
going
while a hand
on?
is raised. Whoever's raising your
Lower
hand, put
hand.
it down, damn it.
That was weird.
It was him. He
I was just
raised
doing
his hand.
this.
Nick did.
Don't
then
do it again.
Jesus.
What the hell? All right.
Dude,
So,
little baby
oh,
Jesus.
so it
dude, this
visually
is gonna,
detected
this is
your
gonna
hand.
fuck up
Apparently.
the YouTube video now. We're gonna be flopped.
who has that job where they shoot the chickens out the cannon at the planes for testing?
What?
That is a good question.
What? Wait, what?
That is a good look. They actually rate like the windshields of airplanes for bird damage, like from birds. Yes. They're
Oh
like,
my
you know,
God. Now
you know
I've
how they
got
do
something else to worry about. I never
you know
thought
how
of
they do
that
a
before. What
tornado?
the fuck?
They do a tornado rating like with a 2x4 in the side of a building. Like you can withstand so many. Same thing. So he's got a good point. I mean, you got a potato gun shooting out seagulls at the front of a fuselage of a plane.
Yeah, because if that window
Test
breaks
that.
out, the whole compression on the inside of the plane, everything gets sucked out. It's like not good.
Nick,
I mean, at a certain
gosh.
altitude,
Nick?
that's not,
really
Yeah.
don't like you right now, buddy.
you're watching too many Universal movies, I think, Nick.
I'm telling you, they are sealed shut for a reason.
Just gonna sit here and play with my throwing knives.
It's funny, Brandon. You mentioned that plane that lost like the door and the hinges and everything around it, just gone.
Dude, it was just a couple weeks ago, man.
Back
Luckily,
in the-
everybody was okay. Nobody was hurt. Nobody got sucked out.
I think back in the 80s, they actually had an airline that had a plane where the rivets from floor on the one side all the way over to the other side,
Don't tell me this.
rivets ripped out, and like 4 or 5 rows section of the top of the plane came off.
Shut up. No.
And you had all this. It was like a convertible in the air. It was awesome as hell. I mean, people got hurt and sucked out and all that, but they landed safely.
They
Besides
got
the ones
hurt
that
and
sucked out.
sucked out.
It was a true story. It was a documentary film, basically. I forget the name of that movie.
Brandon, don't worry. You got the safest plane they've ever made.
Don't tell him it's Spirit because he'll won't believe you.
I don't believe anything you say anymore anyway, Ferris. I still
Definitely
hear
don't
you,
ride
even though they're
Spirit.
I
over
wouldn't
there.
believe a fucking Spirit plane is safe in the first place, dude. You get on there and the fucking seats are falling apart and all this other stuff, and then they expect you to believe that plane's not going to go down when you're listening to this engine go.
I heard the hole in the floor
The
though was
whole
actually a
damn
moon
thing.
hole, a moon hole, whatever it's called. It's actually for sightseeing. So
The
That's what I
only
was
kind of plane I've ever flown on was Southwest. My
Me too.
entire life. Every plane ride I've ever been on was Southwest.
And you probably flew it northeast.
Probably.
Beth Ann says the chicken gun is real.
Yes, I know.
No way.
Yeah,
So I'm saying, I wonder who has that job.
I thought it was a joke. I was just
No.
wait a minute. You can actually shoot a chicken?
Yeah.
You can shoot cock? Wow.
I guess it'd be worth a shot, huh?
Oh God.
I don't even know if that even
Jesus.
sounded funny. It just
Oh,
sounded
good
stupid.
Lord.
It sounded better in my brain, and it came out. I was like, "That's just so stupid." I'll
You
never
know,
say
if
that
you
again.
eat chicken, does that make you a cock gobbler?
My
Pretty
God.
sure.
Only if it's a rooster,
Preach.
Nick.
Only if it's a turkey.
Okay. How long have we been on
Off the
now?
rails,
Is it
off the
time to
rails.
wrap this one up?
It's been
My
15
goodness.
minutes.
17 minutes.
You can do it.
You can
Oh
do it.
man.
Yeah, I
so
gotta tell ya.
needless to say, I'm totally freaking out now. You guys suck. I have the
Okay.
greatest friends on the planet. You guys are terrible
We love
people.
you.
Jesus hates you. Go fuck
Take your,
off.
you should have took your doll with you.
Yes, I
Oh,
know.
God. Suzanne.
So
Oh, that'd be
Her poor
cute.
soul.
I've
Hey.
got an interesting question. Go ahead, Nick. I'll wait for my question.
now I forget what I was saying.
That was like 2.5 seconds. How did you forget that
Right.
quick?
What you got, Fargus?
Good Lord. Okay, so Texas.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I
A
can't
couple
tell if
things.
those are fake videos or not.
One, well, okay, so disclaimer, maybe all this is fake, but if it's true, I want to know your opinion. If it's not, it doesn't matter. One, there was basically some rumor, if you will, in the media and social media, TikTok, blah, 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 all these different areas. I actually looked this one up. And Russia is kind of backing up Texas and what they're doing, which is kind of
Yes,
crazy.
Beth Ann, I did.
Okay. And the other thing that I saw was that the UN is been asked to step in with this whole Texas border thing, how they keep pushing back against Biden and his, dictatorship laws
The
coming down.
state has the constitutional right to do what they're doing.
Yeah.
They do, and yet I don't think the UN has any jurisdiction.
They
at
have
all.
zero.
No.
They have zero because it's an in-country. It's an
Yeah,
in-country
But
employee.
but
Yeah,
in
it's
in
a
in
it's a
not
us
you. I'm
against
sorry,
us
not
thing.
UN. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It's NATO. NATO is doing that. So NATO does have in NATO. If you're part of NATO, one of the things that they can do is step in when it becomes a civil unrest situation.
NATO can
So-
eat a potato.
But there's
I know something to think about. I don't want to get down and dirty with it and all that. I just wanted to hear kind of what y'all thought. Texas is my neighbor state, right? I was
Y'all-
born there.
y'all do know what's actually sparked the Civil War, right?
Born.
What actually sparked it?
Yeah.
In
Shot.
in the 18th century, is that the one you're talking about?
The federal government overstepping their bounds and
Yeah.
actually intruding upon state land, which is the exact same scenario that we're seeing with Texas right now. That exact same scenario is what started the Civil War back in the day. I wouldn't necessarily say we've got civil unrest right now, Ferris, but we're probably pretty damn close. Hopefully, and fingers crossed, history does not repeat itself, because the last thing we need is a civil war right
Yeah,
now.
right now is not a good time.
This is not the time to do it.
No. Imagine having
I
a
wouldn't-
civil
I wouldn't
war
say
while
there's
there's all
never
these
a
wars
good
going.
time.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's the thing, dude. There's never a good time for it, but especially right now,
Yeah, let's not do that.
with all the cuckoo clocks that we got running things.
I remember what I was going to say. One thing I know about that movie so far, the music they use is horrible.
Oh, the music's terrible in that movie.
It was pretty bad.
Leave the
Killing me.
World Behind is the movie that Nick's referring to, y'all.
I think that's kind of like a torturing tactic when you're watching the movie. They want you to be uncomfortable the entire time.
Think you can
Right?
watch it? Man, no.
Yeah.
You know what that movie sparked for me after I watched that movie, dude. I went on a Purge binge. You know the Purge movies?
Mhm.
I
Kinda
love
what it
those
reminded
me of.
movies.
Those are
great.
funny. They're
What I didn't mention when we first started talking about it is that the first so many minutes when she's standing at the window and all that, and I was so bored. Like normally I would have turned that off and not watched that movie. I would have said, nope, this isn't
Oh,
for me.
immediately. Yeah, you're talking when Julia Roberts is like
Yes, the
monologuing
beginning
in
was
the
like-
bedroom looking at the people walking.
Boring.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
only thing that saved that movie was the way that they promoted it. Because if you just found that movie somewhere and just started, wow, this looks interesting. Okay, let's.
And then, you know what else was throwing me off? Like this, okay, so this ship ends up landing on the beach. People run, and then you just go to the next scene, and they didn't look at it. There's no discussion, nothing.
You missed the
Yeah.
ship.
Just boom,
You
back in the
went over
house.
ship.
Yeah.
And then they act like nothing ever happened. A fucking ship just landed, almost crushed you, and you guys were acting like, oh, let's go home.
Well, and the
We'll
other
have a
thing
hot dog.
too, and this ties in the whole ship thing and what Ferris just said, that normally, you'd change the channel or find something different. My wife and I, we have this standing rule, right? Where no matter what movie we start, we always give it somewhere between 10 to 15 minutes before we
Mhm.
decide to actually
That's what my
change it,
wife
because
was
you
always
never really
doing.
know, right? Yeah, you got to feel it out. How long did it take for that ship thing to actually happen? Because that was the first almost cool thing for that movie.
It was
Past our 10 to 15 minute mark, I believe. And
I think
I
it was boring getting to it.
oh, dude, I wanted to change.
They're just
the
laying there on the
movie.
beach.
Yeah, I wanted to change the movie so bad, but Ferris hit the nail right on the head. Had it not been for all the crazy fucked up shit that I had heard about this movie, that I'd seen on TikTok and all that other shit, I would have, dude, first 5 minutes, I wouldn't have even given it 10. Nope, we're done. This movie sucks. But it was
That's what
actually
I
kind
did
of,
with The Last Kingdom, and then you guys, you got to watch it. So I tried it again. I had to get through a little bit.
and you were happy for it, right? Yeah. I am glad that I watched the movie. It was actually, once you get past all the boring shit, right? You get 20 to 30 minutes into the movie, it starts picking up a little bit here and there. It ended up being an okay movie.
But am I wrong? Isn't it weird how when the ship landed, it was just like it drove up and then they were driving in the car and no discussion, no, I don't know. It was just
Yeah,
weird.
they left their little beach area.
Stop.
Nothing like, well, that was crazy. What I wonder
Nothing.
what else is going on in the world today. No, let's just go back to the home, and kids are fucking swimming in the pool, even though they were just at the beach. Kids are swimming in the pool. Mom and dad are like, dad's preparing dinner, mom's drinking her glass of wine. Like, hey, this is a great vacation, guys. we
almost got mashed by a ship, but so what? And I
Didn't
also
either-
don't get why everybody thinks the whole deer thing. Like deer do that, right? Deer been doing that where I'm at forever. They go right in my backyard and just
You didn't
stand
watch the whole thing. You
Hundreds
didn't
and
get,
hundreds and hundreds
didn't
of
get-
deer.
Yeah, you didn't get far
there.
enough.
No, I'm just talking about
You
the.
got to keep watching.
It's
Yeah,
freaky.
because
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
different when you see the one, but when you see the
But
when
they
you see
focused on it. The movie
500
focused on it. Like, look, there's a deer in the yard. I'm like, okay.
Dude, you got to get later on in the movie where there's like 300 to 500 of the deer.
Did y'all see the
Killing there.
interactive question in TikTok?
I don't have TikTok up. I can't
The
run it
question
right now.
was, Beth Ann asked, I have, what did she say? She said, who, if any of us can pass the test to become an American citizen? I said, nope.
No,
Who, me? Can I pass the test?
She's asking if anyone.
Nope,
Anyone can.
definitely
Yeah.
not.
Isn't that
probably
funny?
not.
I would fail that miserably.
Isn't that's crazy.
It's a
to me.
sad thing to say. And
Yeah.
I am embarrassed.
We oughta, you know what we ought to
say
do? We
it,
ought to
but I
do that
wouldn't
on the
pass.
next episode. We oughta
yeah,
pull
we
it
have
up.
to.
No,
and
we
we can all
don't.
answer it.
No, we
Yeah.
don't. Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
Hell
why not?
no.
Let's do
I
it.
wanna
Let's do it. Fuck it.
know.
Why not?
By the way, on a side note, I just went to the bathroom while y'all were talking, and I peed so much my eyeballs are dry.
Oh,
Oh.
that's nice to know, Ferris.
Thank
Yes.
you.
That's a
Appreciate
lot.
the TMI there, bud.
You should have recorded it so I could use the sound clip for
I
something.
did. I recorded the sound just for you, Nick.
Oh, good. We could start a new segment. Guess that noise. That's Ferris's
Tinkle,
pee.
tinkle.
It's
Guess
either
who's
that
peeing?
or we take the citizen test. Your choice.
I'll take the test.
Okay,
Shit.
there we go.
I like the
Book
noise
it,
thing.
Nano.
My favorite radio station that I listen to on my way to work actually has a, name that noise segment, and they record weird things. Like they'll record what it sounds like to put a soda can down, right? And if you guess the noise, they'll give you tickets to some show or whatever. They'll like rip tape off a tape dispenser. This last one, dude was walking around outside of their office building. He recorded himself not stepping on the dry leaves, but kicking the leaves on the sidewalk. And that one, it took a month for somebody to call the show and get it right. That person won, 86,000 fucking tickets to 156,000 different venues. It was actually pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
It's a fun game. I like listening to it and throwing my guesses out there too. I just don't call a radio show because I'm never right anyway.
How many times do you hear a sound and you're like way fucking off?
Dude, every
All the
sound they
time.
played since they started introducing this,
They all sound like vibrators. That's a vibrator this time. I know it is.
With
Are we
rotating
actually
it.
going to take that test?
Why not?
I'm nervous now.
That would be fun.
I mean, we could do
No,
it
so
right
electronic
now.
toothbrush.
I'm dumb as fuck.
Wait,
so there we go.
wait. Can we do it after I get back from vacation? I'm going to feel really bad if I leave the country knowing that I don't have the knowledge to be able to get back in.
Oh God.
Let me come back first. Thank
You're
God
gonna,
I was
you're gonna get
born
nervous
here.
when they start asking you to cuss at the check-in. It's like, okay, what's your name? I don't know.
Who was your 30th president? Who?
Lane.
Ben
Oh,
Affleck.
Who was the senator of Georgia in 1962?
That
Arnold
guy.
Palmer.
Arnold Palmer.
Okay, let's do some sample questions.
Oh God.
Okay.
Okay, I'm game.
Okay. Principles of democracy. This is section A.
Nope, I'm out.
What is the supreme law of the land?
Do or die.
Shoot him.
That's
Shoot
the
'em.
South.
Oh,
The
Life,
supreme
liberty, and
law
the
of
pursuit
land.
of happiness.
The answer is the Constitution.
Yes.
oh.
I was thinking it was something like that. I'm like, well,
How many
I like my
amendments?
answer better.
How many amendments does the Constitution have?
27.
14,
27.
15,
Ooh, look at
16,
that.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
Yeah.
22, 27.
I was gonna say
What is freedom of religion?
You're allowed to be religious.
First Amendment right.
I mean, they're both correct. So, but it
Freedom
doesn't
of
say it says
speech, freedom of
you can practice
religion,
any
blah, blah,
religion
blah.
or not or not practice a religion. Let's go to the
What are
next
the
section.
first 10 amendments referred to as? Commonly referred to as.
Bill of Rights.
Yeah, good job.
So, okay, section B. Let's do a
What's
couple
the
of
bill of
sections.
lefts?
You don't want to know. Section B, system of government.
Oh God.
Name one branch or part of the government. Let's name one.
One branch?
One branch. Or part of the
no,
government.
just kidding.
One branch of the government? The House?
Well, Congress, yeah.
What branch you want?
I mean, it says
President.
Congress, legislative,
Oh.
president, executive, the courts, judicial. I mean, who
Fine.
makes federal laws?
Fine.
Me.
Ashley.
Who
See,
makes
y'all know
federal-
this. You just don't act like you do.
I don't know
You
this
better
shit.
than you thought.
Who makes federal laws? The federals.
The federals, Congress,
Republicans.
The
Oh.
federale, man. The
Senate, and
federale.
House of Representatives, U.S. or national legislature.
I just
I'm
know that
Ferris, I'm
damn-
keeping my mouth shut because so far these are things that I teach my class.
Yep.
So
Okay.
that's my
Let's-
my
okay,
silence. If you ask
let's-
one I don't know, I'm going to take a guess at it.
Let's take a few questions for those immigrants that are under 8 years old. Maybe that'll
I
help.
know.
We elect
I'm
the
just a
president
bill
for
on
how many
Capitol Hill.
years?
4.
4.
4.
There you go.
I didn't hear you.
Well, you failed. In what month do we again 8-year-old
November.
census man? That's, I even finished the question and she knows this. Look
July.
at that.
Well, hang on. Are we talking
4th of
about
July.
elections or are we talking about actually,
In what
appointing?
month do we vote for president?
There we go.
Puberty.
Okay. Let's see.
Puberty.
Let's see. Oh my God, there's like
I'm a
20
little
answers
teapot
to this.
bitch.
I'm not gonna do that one. This is a lot. I mean, there's like a lot of these have several answers that would be correct. So if you know any of them, you get it right. It's crazy.
Buffalo.
New
New Hampshire.
Jersey. California.
Who is the governor of your state now? I mean, they don't have a state.
Oh
Yeah,
not-
God,
Mike.
no.
No
I'm not
good
saying
for
his
Dwyer.
name.
nothing. Get
I'm not
rid
saying
of-
his name.
Chop her in half.
I don't
It
know.
says in parentheses, District of Columbia residents should
Hokel the
answer that
yokel.
DC does not have a governor.
Yeah, I'm not saying ours name. He's the devil.
Oop.
Just
Most of them are.
Name one right only for United States citizens.
say what?
Name one right only for United States citizens.
Right to bear arms.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Other countries have Switzerland, they have a right to bear arms.
What are you going to do with us
bullshit.
with bare arms? Rawr, rawr.
Freedom of speech.
Bear arms.
Peaceful assembly.
The right to vote.
I done lost my spot here. Crap.
Good Lord, Ferris.
I mean, if you live in a monarchy, I guess you don't have a
Oh.
right to vote, huh?
The right
Um,
to chronic masturbation.
Yeah, well, kind of, Brian. That's correct. It says vote in a federal election or run for a federal office.
Thinking of us.
God, Randy.
Anyway, I mean, it's not easy, but
No.
Yeah, it's
who
definitely
lived in
not
America
easy.
before the Europeans arrived?
The Jews.
The other people.
You said the Ute? Is that what you said?
That's not what he said.
He's no.
Oh, I hear what he said.
Beep.
Which Native Americans would you like us to list off?
Yeah. The Chickawakas? The Oonga Goongas?
It says, I mean, that's correct. It says American Indians or Native Americans.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do one more.
Iroquois.
When was, all together now, the answer. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
Year one.
That's true.
That was a
You
good
got
movie.
it right. That's right.
That
Year
year that was in the 17s.
Now, are you talking about 1776? Or are you talking about when was it ratified?
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? When was it signed?
1776.
The
July
adoption
4th.
is signed.
17.
1776.
Awesome
70.
job, Ashley. You're smarter than a third grader.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to come on in. I don't think they're giving this test out at the border in Texas.
I mean, to the tune of how many hundreds of thousands of people per day until
I don't
Texas
think they're
said,
giving
"Fuck
tests out
off."
at all.
It's a long test, dude. It's long. There's a lot of questions. Now
I'm
they might.
curious.
What they
We're
might
gonna
do is they
have to
might
go
take.
through it.
If there's like 300 questions, they might do those. Where the tests are different. That way, nobody can cheat. They might do different questions in each test. I don't know, but there's a lot of questions.
All they're doing
So
is giving them high fives.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Use this hand. My other one's tired. Welcome, 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 welcome. Use this hand. I got to use this one later. Welcome, welcome.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
sometimes you have
Dude.
more
Purell, where's the
pictures.
Purell person? Oh,
I
thank
got
you.
myself something for DJing my show.
Oh, did you?
What's that?
Oh, you talking about the mic? Yeah,
It's cool.
that's good shit.
Oh,
Didn't we talk about that
yeah.
last week?
No.
We
we
talked
did.
about that in the chats on the
I thought he
line
brought it up last
apps.
week. I
There,
mean, it's a cool
Ferris.
mic. I want one because mine's not very visually friendly.
What?
I had an ad that popped up on TikTok that says learn more about the US election.
Really?
Thank you for
I
listening
didn't
to
get
our
Yes,
that
it's
ad.
TikTok
really
there,
weird.
federales.
Awesome. That just goes to show you that whole conspiracy thing that
Okay,
we
let's start.
discussed coming true again.
Let's
Because
start
I'm
they're
an
talking about.
illegal
listening.
immigrant. Come
Hey,
get me.
That's
225. Let's start talking about
hilarious.
win the lottery
There we go.
again. Maybe they'll give us the winning numbers.
Oh, TikTok mightiness. Give me the
Have
winning
y'all
lottery numbers.
have y'all seen those ads? Actually, Ferris, it's funny you mentioned that. Have you seen the ads on Facebook where they're like, you know, how to beat the lottery.com or whatever the website is, and these people are trying to get you to buy their algorithm
Oh yeah, they're
guaranteed
on
to work.
TikTok too.
Yeah, this one-time payment of $1,795. Hey, I could buy a lemon for
God.
that. Anyway, well, you're guaranteed to win X amount of times within these months. So after your second winnings, it's paid for itself. Blah 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 blah. That's nothing.
Uh-huh.
They
Kiss
wouldn't
my
sell them that for
ass.
$1,700 if they could win the lottery this many freaking times. I'm just letting you know. Make a lot
Exactly.
more off winning the damn lottery. I'm
I
just
think
saying.
that person that bought the lemon should have held out for the banana from the artist. It costs more, but at least you could eat it.
I mean, I got an apple wasting away somewhere, I'm sure.
That sounds like a waste to me.
I got a couple of rotten pears I was feeding a deer.
Ooh, how about them avocados?
Is that the dumbest thing I've ever heard bought?
It's
No.
up there, dude.
Lemon, it's up there.
It's up there. That's what sparked my question about the whole lottery thing, because that was just dumb.
There was a-
That's like the guy that bought that Italian artist's invisible statue. You fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that's. Didn't he get sued
People
or
are
something like
dumb.
that?
I think the artist guy, right? Yeah. But he still didn't he win that though? I thought he won that because it was he said it was open to interpretation or some shit like that, if I remember correctly.
All I
This
know
is
is if
years
I
ago.
was at the museum, I would have also ripped that damn banana off the wall and ate it.
Just saying. Don't test me with a good time.
What are you doing? I'm hungry, dude. So here, go get a bunch.
So how about the
Just tape a new one up there.
6 million year old turd that was auctioned off for $10,000?
Why?
I can see that
Whose
one,
turd
dude.
is it?
Think about that. That's
Ew.
fossilized
Why?
shit right there.
Yeah.
How old
Private
That's
was
what that
it?
lemon looked like when Nick shared the picture.
This was on. See, where's the date here?
That
Oh,
lemon
just
looked like them
pretending
fucking
that
apples
shit's
that
that
fall out
old.
of your tree and shit.
That's just dumb.
It says this past Saturday, a private collector paid $10,370 at auction for what was touted as a 6 million-year-old turd.
Private
Built in the
collector of
Earth
auction.
has
what?
not been
Shit?
here for millions of years.
Billed in the
Third.
auction house catalog as fossil feces measuring an eye-watering. Now get this. Holy crap. That's what he was thinking when he passed this. 40 inches in length and believed to be possibly the
I would
longest
love to
example
see that.
of coprolite ever to be offered at auction. The
Jiminy
swindle
Christmas.
certainly looked the part. And there is no picture, thank God.
Did you say
What about
40 feet?
7
40
pounds?
inches.
40 inches. Okay, still.
40 inches of shit.
Hey, you
It's
know,
almost 4
Who
foot
collects
of
shit?
turd.
Who
I'll tell you
collects
what, you give me a
shit?
deep enough toilet, I'll give you 40 inches of shit. I'm tired of it getting broken up when it hits the bowl.
It's like Morse code coming out that, isn't it?
It is, man. It'll come out in one long stream, and then it hits that bend, and it's like kink. I'm like, fuck.
He wants a
Oh my
Whitney
God.
Houston long note. That's what he wants.
I'm not kidding. Y'all should hear him from the bathroom when he has a big one.
No
He's like,
thanks.
"You should come look at this." I'm like, "You are nasty."
No thanks. Those are moments only a spouse can admire.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Hey, babe,
You know,
mirror.
she doesn't even admire him, so it's like,
I don't. That's nasty.
Look at this behemoth.
It's like a receipt of everything you've eaten.
Meanwhile, she comes around the
Wow.
corner, walks into that invisible wall of stank, just right in her face. It's water.
I'm pretty,
I can't see
pretty
it
sure you don't
anyway.
have to walk into it, dude. It just kind of goes throughout the whole house. At this point,
It
you know where
does.
it's
It's
coming
so
from.
nasty.
When y'all eat
Dude, my
like
son
whole,
does that.
when y'all eat like whole corn, do you consciously chew more so it doesn't?
No, I want to see it.
I have. It
I
doesn't
think
work.
it looks
just
like your
pieces
poop
back
has
together.
teeth.
It's like it
I wanna
comes
see
back
it.
together. Or
does.
something.
Yep.
That's nasty. Move
Dude, you
along.
could
Are we
eat you
done?
could eat corn and chew it until it was mush, and when you poop, it's gonna be that solid corn.
You eat cream corn and it comes out as
Do you
popcorn.
take it out the toilet
is
and eat the
nuts.
churn again?
Comes out as pop.
It's almost like the center of the corn like stays intact. After you eat it, you only eat the inside, and then the rest fills with poop on the way out. It's
Hey,
so
at least
weird.
at least you don't eat corn
Gross.
or cream corn. It comes out as a cob. That might be a rough night.
Oh man, cream corn's my
Ugh.
That-
favorite. I love
You know, it
cream
probably
corn,
technically,
man.
if it's coming out on your turd, dude, it's coming out as a cob. Think about that. It's attached to a.
Nick, why do I always end up in the butt
fudge?
stuff?
It's not wrong.
That's the best point made all night, right there. You
Oh
could
my
literally pick the
God.
pieces off of there, just like you could a cob.
Oh,
I'm saying.
gross.
You know what's funny? I'm looking
No.
down at the chat and in TikTok,
No.
and the last word anybody said was religion. Yeah, we need it right now.
Speaking of religion, did you guys see the TikTok I shared? I thought it was interesting.
Oh, wait, Nick, before you do that. There's another show. Tell them about the show. The Coast to Coast with the
Holy Ghost.
Holy Ghost.
Oh, we
Well-
don't talk about that much, do we?
Hey, it's there. Y'all can go get yourself some religion.
That's right.
Or
I've
get
been
really
trying.
or get super confused because we don't know what the heck we're talking about.
That's right.
That works too. What was the
Every time
TikTok
they throw
video,
the holy
Nick?
water, it just
So
disappears.
it was a guy talking about end times and all that, and he said, "Isn't it interesting?
Oh, is this the
that-
6,000 thing?
Yeah, like
Yeah, I
6
watched
days
that.
and then a day off, and then it was 6 years and a year. Well, now it's gonna be six. We're just about at 6,000 years, and it's the 1,000 years off because Jesus comes and reigns peace for 1,000 years.
Yeah, he was talking about in the video how Satan has, ran free amongst the earth, quote unquote, ruled the earth, whatever, right, for 6,000 years, and that Jesus would come back when there was a believer in him from every nation on earth, right? And now that has essentially finally come to fruition. So the dude is trying to predict that, Jesus's coming is going to happen soon-ish, right? Around that 6,000 year reign of evil, if you will. And then we'll have 1,000 years of Jesus.
I'm proud you
Which
did watch
I
that
think is an
thing.
interesting prediction, and I'm totally
I don't know
not
if he was
against it.
predicting. I think he was just saying it's interesting how it's lining up.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
it could go that way because of
Well, and he even threw out the disclaimer. He's like, "Nah, I could be wrong. I've been wrong a bajillion times before, right?" But dude, could you imagine how cool it would be? You wake up one morning, you look out at you walk out of the house, you got your fucking coffee, you go sit down on the front porch, you look up and just, oh, here's
Right.
Jesus like floating down, descending from the heaven. Oh, I would be so stoked. Like, finally.
Yeah, but then
Man.
that 6 million-year-old turd is fake. That's kind of depressing.
Dude, the Earth has not
Aw.
been here for millions of years. I'm sorry.
If it's so close to that
Ah.
scenario, if it's so close to 1,000 years of peace with Jesus, I don't. It can't be that bad right now. Y'all feel like it's that bad? Because I can still shop at Walmart in shorts, and it's like freedom. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's
well.
not good.
my
gotten that
my
bad
my
yet.
thing about this,
It's supposed to get really bad.
I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember exactly what it was, but God was talking about time, right? How, one day on earth could be 1,000 years in heaven. One day in heaven could be 1,000 years on earth times, relative, blah, 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 all that kinds of good jazz. I can't remember the exact part where it's written, but Nick,
All I
you
know
say
is- I
there,
know
you
Nick
say
is not
there's
the
no
chosen one.
way the earth is millions and millions and millions of years. But if you take that consideration of how God kind of explained how his time works,
His day
it
is
is
1,000
possible.
of ours.
So, I mean, we could have been here for millions and millions of years, buddy.
No.
All I know is that Nick is obviously not the chosen one of God because of Ashley saying it. Because I just realized Brandon talks to God. He just said, because he said.
Yeah, I talk to God every day.
Interesting.
I talk to God every day.
I mean, you made it sound like he talks to you, like right back. Like,
He does.
pick up your phone, Brandon. Calling you.
Well, it's funny you say that because my phone literally just lit up because I got a message.
Wow.
That's a sign.
I think
God
Brandon needs
works
to be
in
everybody's
mysterious
best
ways,
friend.
man. He speaks through and to people.
Bruce Almighty, if you had that power, what would you
Oh,
do?
no.
No.
I'm not responsible enough for that.
No.
I'm being honest.
I mean, we went from being like uber rich and buying the one thing that's ridiculous to
Uh-huh.
uber powerful and be able to do anything you want. I
Uh-huh.
mean,
Yeah.
By the way, I loved Morgan Freeman's role in that movie.
Oh,
I do
Morgan
too.
Freeman is
Perfect.
perfect for that.
Bruce or Evan, which one do you like the best?
Bruce.
Bruce.
Yeah, I
No
agree.
brainer, Bruce. I don't like
don't
the
think
other
he
guy.
did it-
What's his name?
Carell. I don't think he did a
Steve
bad
Carell.
job. I just
just don't
it's
like
kinda
I
him.
think
hard
it
to
was
hold up
bad.
to-
It just wasn't as good.
I liked him in The Office. I liked him when he played Michael Scott in The
Now
Office.
that Office is stupid.
That's the
No,
only
The
show
Office
that
is
I've seen
bad.
with him I like. And Nick, you go burn in hell.
No, I don't
What
like
about-
it
The
either.
Office is
Literally,
amazing.
I'm one of those kind of
I've
people.
never
If I
seen it.
watch a show or a movie and they're that fucking stupid, I feel embarrassed for them and I can't watch it.
That's like any Will Ferrell movie.
Like the
Oh,
View.
I'll watch
I
all
don't feel
them.
embarrassed for him. He wasn't that stupid. Like Michael in the office would be sitting there trying to have an office meeting with his people and be like, "So, yeah, I masturbated in an ice cream truck down the road and then I set it on fire, just for no random reason, like just stupid shit like that." And I'm sitting here looking at
I know,
myself
it's great.
like, "What the hell did he just say?"
It's amazing. It's
And the next thing
hilarious.
you know, you got a bunch of like angry little kids knocking on the door, be like, "You killed the ice cream man!" Like, come on, dude.
It's awesome.
Sounds like you.
Also, Office is
No.
amazing.
It literally makes my soul hurt.
So, Ferris, I feel like there was a question coming when you said, power from Bruce Almighty and all that. Was there a question that wasn't
the question
actually
is,
asked?
what would you do with that power? I mean,
Oh,
you had it. You have no choice. God bestows it on you, just like in Jim Carrey's case, where he just
It'd be
was-
very hard for me to not do what you're not supposed to do. Free will would be gone. I would heal everybody and I'd make everybody believe.
well, you can't because it's the rules.
'Cause
Well,
it's
it's too
free
bad.
will.
You still have to abide by the rules, dude.
But if I had the power
Bruce
of God,
Almighty
I would
did, and
make
he
the
was just
rules.
granting everything. Oh, you want $1 million? Here you go. You want to
But
win?
that
this
was the
movie?
whole lesson of the movie, though.
There was 395,000 winners on the lottery this week.
If you think that movie made me say, "Well, if
I
I
won
get it, I'll do it the right way."
$12.
I didn't even cover what I paid.
I don't know. I can't I can't honestly answer that question, Ferris. I've never thought of it before. My initial reaction is the truthful one. I'm not responsible enough for that.
I don't think a human person could handle it, because if it's like that where you're just hearing everybody's prayers, we would flip the hell out.
I mean,
Oh, we'd freak.
you could always go to where God is vacationing on a beach, because that's what he did. He took a vacation and just bestow it back to him. Here, you have it back. I don't want it.
Well, that's not bad.
Instead of testing
like
it
that.
out, you know.
I like that. I will tell you one thing: if I was stuck with that kind of power and those kind of abilities, I don't know why Jim Carrey kept driving when you can just fucking teleport yourself anywhere you want to
That was
be.
kind of funny too.
Just saying.
Habits. What
I
could
would
do?
Dude, like
never.
walking on water would be
I
cool.
mean, I would just boom in a heartbeat. I'm right where I want to be. Nick, I'm coming, bud. We're gonna go
Yeah.
camping.
I think I would. I think that what Ashley just said. I think I would want to walk on water at least once. That'd be the only
Oh,
thing.
you'd
I'd
kinda
always
have
be
to.
walking. I could go to Italy and stuff all I wanted.
Italy,
I couldn't
that's
do
so
that,
random.
I got some PTSD about trying to walk on some water. Me and Ashley watched this show where this guy was like digitally uploaded into a world, and this lady was like, "You can walk on water too." So she walks out onto the water. She's like the caretaker lady for him, and he's like, "You can do it too." And he walks in water, he falls right in. I'm like, "Yeah, I don't trust people. Couldn't do it."
Yep.
There was a really strange movie that I saw. You know how they do the fast forward movie clips on TikTok, and their voices are really high pitched because it's so fast. You ever
Yeah.
seen those?
Mhm.
I saw one where it's I think it was a Korean movie or something like that. Anyway, but it was about the 7 deadly sins, and these people
Ooh.
die, and they go to hell, and they end up being punished based on the sin. So if it's like gluttony, then you're force fed, things like that. You know, it was really wicked. Literally.
Hmm.
I can't remember the
That
name of
kind
it,
of
so I
sounds
can't
like
help you
that
there.
movie 7.
It does, yeah. But this is
5 plus
they
2,
actually
7?
go there, and that's their punishment. They have to. This one guy gets sent down, and he really didn't do anything wrong. It was a mistake. So he's got to go through all these challenges, all the 7 deadly sins, and complete the challenge to go back to Earth or to
I
heaven.
kind of want to see this.
Yeah, I'll have to find out what it is. But it looked interesting. But it was like, God, that's kind of rough.
Watch it be called Seven Deadly Sins.
Lawnmower
that
Man.
I,
That was a weird movie.
Not that I'm a big supporter of the entity itself anymore, but if y'all haven't seen that Disney movie Soul as in like,
That was
your
weird.
soul,
Yeah,
that movie was weird,
it was weird.
but it was actually kind of cool. We watched it the other day for the kids because Jacob likes it. The times we put it on before, I never really paid attention, just half-assed, paid attention to that, play with the kids, do whatever. I actually watched the movie. It wasn't bad. It was cool.
Well,
Nick, you got to finish Leave the World Behind.
He's
I'm
no.
giving you the knife hand, dude.
I'll try, but at the moment I
Gotta
left the
finish.
movie behind.
Don't raise your hand.
Do not.
I play religion to the flag of the United States of America and to the Republic.
Well, I think we're out of time here.
That is true.
Or I think we could
Menos.
squeeze a few more minutes in it.
Well, if that's the case, do thing.
It's been fun. It's been real. It's been fun, real.
Unreal.
Like, subscribe, comment. Go look at our website. Go look at the other site. Go look at the do, and have some fun. See us tomorrow during the kickoff show for Let's Get Vocal Music broadcast. Attempt to win a prize. Enjoy the music. Woo! And if you're just watching this episode and it's Tuesday, you should have been there. You missed out. It was awesome. It will be. Oh, I know what I didn't mention. Once it's over, it will be live. It will be public on YouTube, and it's going to go up on Spotify, so you can always watch it anytime.
It's 2024. Try not to be as much of an asshole. Peace.
Good idea. Later, y'all.
I'm the same lovable asshole I always was.